You are now live, going live in 3, 2, 1. Hi Facebook, how you doing? Hi Instagram, how you doing? Here I am, Michelle Crawford, just can't be wasting time. We got to go live on 2 platforms at once or else, whatever. Killing all the birds with one stone. I'm here to talk to you about homemade health. Hi, welcome to my Facebook and my Instagram. My name is Michelle Crawford. I am a certified cannabis health coach and educator. I've been teaching my class, Homemade Health, this is the 4th year. Can you believe it? Homemade Health is an awesome class where you learn how to make plant medicine with my favorite plant, cannabis. And what do you learn? You learn how to make your own multi-cannabinoid tinctures. You learn how to make, here's one. I brought out examples because I'm a former preschool teacher, so I believe in show and tell, people. Tinctures, oil-based infusions, actually, of multiple cannabinoids like CBD and CBDA and CBG and CBGA and our favorite THC. And do you know about THCA? We can talk about it in class if that's confusing for you. You also learn how to make your own topicals. This is a salve. I fixed this salve over the weekend because it was too hard with too much beeswax the first time. I remelted it and added oil, and now, ooh, it's soft. Look, soft salve, the right texture. Do you need to know how to make a salve? Do you need to know how to fix a salve? Do you need to know how to make a salve infused? Do you just, want to maybe relieve topical, skin problems like itches, rashes, burns? Do you need to maybe have your muscles relaxed because you have neck tension, or maybe you're recovering from some kind of surgery, or you know somebody who is? Salves, topicals for life. And inside of the topicals zone, what else I teach in Homemade Health is suppositories, another form of topical. Here's a little multi-purpose edible made of cocoa butter and cannabis infused, and it is cannabis infused with concentrates that I teach you how to make in my class. You can eat these, rub them on your skin, or put them into places where suppositories go. And we can talk about that in class if you want. I also teach in my class how to make make, take, and share. That's my motto, aside from Souls for Cannabis. They've learned to make and take and share. And you know who's benefited from that? People in their community, their loved ones, people in their families. So, I tried to make a little quick note of what to say. What is Homemade Health? It's my class. It's 10 weeks long. It's starting this March 14th. This is the 4th year, and I already have 7 students, but we have room for so many more. It's on Zoom on Fridays at noon, and therefore we have capacity for the world. So who is it for? It's for people who want to learn how to make these kinds of remedies at home, who want to be kitchen witches is what I call them, DIYers of homemade medicines. We are also typically a community of home growers. So if you want to talk with people who like to grow, who like to make, who like to take, and who like to share about it, Homemade Health might be for you. Why join? I wrote community because people need to be in community with others who are doing the same things as them. People need to feel like, connection. I don't know about you, but that's what I've been missing, and that's what I need more of. And I also need to get this medicine made and done, because once you become a home medicine maker, which is an awesome thing to do in these extremely, uncertain times, the things you can do to be sustainable, to create solutions for your own health that you can grow in your own yard or maybe in a tent. I don't know about you. I'm in San Jose, California, so I'm able to grow and I'm able to process legally all of my own medicine, and I'm not on any prescriptions, and I haven't been, but I know some people in my class who have used cannabis to get off of not just 1 or 2, but maybe 20 prescriptions. Isn't that crazy? It's not crazy for cannabis, but it's crazy for us that we're on 20 prescriptions and that we need to get off of them. So if you're kind of maybe thinking my relationship to Big Pharma is not benefiting me the way that I want it to, and you want to try Homemade Health, join us. If you want to learn practical skills in home remedy making, and to talk to a community that can help you get through your projects. It's very intimidating sometimes to start making your own medicines at home, especially if you don't have a guide like me or a community of people to talk to. You can help yourself. I invite you to look at my YouTube channel, Michelle Crawford Cannabis, where you can see testimonials from some of my previous students. And after I post these lives, I think I'll go ahead and maybe repost to my stories some of my clips from some of those videos that I've taken in the past. Because we have Jen B, who doesn't have time to join class, but I hope she's able to make it at least once, in New York, who not only is our winner, the only winner so far, but I know that a lot of people are going to try to grow this year. She has grown the trifecta, which is to say 3 different cannabinoid plants, CBD, CBG, and THC. And then from those plants made her own multi-cannabinoid medicine, the one that we call trifecta. And that is an accomplishment that we awarded it to Jennifer, and I really appreciated her doing that and it's goals for everybody this year. So if you want to be in a community of home remedy makers and DIY medicine makers that are actually also home growers, like Jennifer Botetto, who I will link again after this, her testimonial to my class, I wrote down that she helped herself. Because if you watch her YouTube video where we're talking, she says, after 30 days of taking multi-cannabinoid medicine, I was a totally different person. And after 60 days and 90 days, this has never changed. This has changed my life forever. So, helping yourself is one reason to join Homemade Health, and helping yourself to even grow your own medicine in your own backyard, which is something that people in my community do, and I do. It's so inspiring, and it can really help you get there. That's what I want. I want Souls for Cannabis. I want you to get there. So Kirsty is also someone who helped herself. Kirsty, taking the cannabis medicine, I said somebody who got off of 20 prescriptions, that's her. 20 prescriptions, you guys. 20 prescriptions with the help of cannabis. Not just Homemade Health, but Homemade Health is what helped her get through the final stretch of the last ones that she was holding on to. That is an incredible story. Incredible. 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 So suck it, Big Pharma. Take that. And then I said you can help your loved ones. And I've got people who took my class like Dr. Bates. Dr. Bates, Demetria Bates. She is a nurse practitioner who has taken my course in multi-cannabinoid tincture formulation, where you could learn to make your own multi-cannabinoid tinctures. And she's given them to her father who has prostate cancer. And his cancer recuperation and healing has been, again, can I just say it, incredible. Incredible. The numbers that he is getting on his tests are fooling his doctors. They cannot believe it, and they're not really accepting that it's cannabis medicine that my student and friend and the host of the Canaquarius podcast with Jabria Craft, and you can watch my interview on her channel on YouTube and on everywhere that podcasts are, the Canaquarius podcast. You can watch our interview and you can hear her talk about her success with her father's prostate cancer with multi-cannabinoid tinctures, okay, which you will learn in Homemade Health. And I make it super easy. I do, I promise. And Amy Matthews is another person who you can watch on my YouTube channel. Her testimonial with her father, who lives here in San Jose, but she does not anymore. She lives in Texas, an anti-cannabis state, you know what I mean? But she and I coordinated to get her father, who has ataxia, a nerve disorder, and he's elderly, and it affects him every day, to take multi-cannabinoid medicine, the trifecta. And it proved amazing for him to not only recover from his attacks of the ataxia, which can last for 3 days, and he recovered from it in like an hour, which is unheard of for him, you know. On my website, CanaCuriousCoaching.com, you can read Amy's testimonial. You can watch the video of her talking about this with me on YouTube. And I just want to get across that these medicines are simple, easy to make. You can keep a pantry of dried flowers and herbs, just like I do. I teach Canapantry creation in the first part of the class. You can make these medicines and you can take them and you can share them with your loved ones to great effect. Kirsty is another one. I just want to go back to her. She recently sent me a text message that not only is she taking the medicine and she personally is getting off of her many prescriptions, but the effect that her lifestyle has had on the people around her, on her husband, for example, and his ability to share this medicine with his mother in a different state, who is now, you know, taking multi-cannabinoid medicine every day for better health, relieving her of her insomnia, relieving her of her muscle aches. She's not even like my client. She is not even a client. She is the mother of one of my students' husbands. And that's beautiful to me, that we can affect the people around us. We can create community. We can increase healing in the world by becoming the kitchen witches that we want to be. Listen, another thing about this is that I think that this is a lifestyle. I teach it as a lifestyle, and I'm committed to giving the classes for myself as well as for my students. I'm committed to this lifestyle for me because I need this multi-cannabinoid medicine like you wouldn't believe. I use this salve like every day on everything all the time. And these trifecta concentrate pills that I am talking about here, these multi-purpose edibles made of cocoa butter and 3 kinds of cannabis extract. Here it is for Instagram. I take these maybe 2 at night. They're about 20 milligrams of THC and 20 milligrams of THCA, CBDA, CBGA, and CBG. So we have 6 cannabinoids present in this little pill at a 1:1 ratio. And I'm telling you truly, my personal testimonial is I'm 49 years old, definitely on the verge of menopause starting, perimenopause happening. And I am avoiding night sweats with this. If I don't take this at night, not only do I suffer from insomnia, but also I will wake up sometime in the night in sweats because I'm a woman who's 49. All right, and if you are suffering from this, perhaps multi-cannabinoid medicine is for you. If you have cancer, for example, you know, more and more doctors who are interested in cannabis medicine for cancer are finding that using multiple cannabinoids at smaller doses around the clock, you know, every day, all day, is the way to support your body naturally with cannabis through a cancer diagnosis. Thank you so much for joining me for Homemade Health Update. Spring 2025 starts March 14th. Friday, March 14th, we go 10 weeks. Actually, we go 11 weeks because we take 1 week off. That week will be early in April because it's my son's school off time. And I'm all planned out with my big ass calendar, and I hope you will join me. Like I said, we are starting in a week, March 14th. We are meeting Fridays at noon. We have 1 week off. And how do you get in the class? you can go to my website, candycuriouscoaching.com, and sign up. It is $300 for the 10 weeks, or there is a payment plan of 3 months of $100 a month. Otherwise, if you are a returning student, all you have to do, and you know this if you're a returning student, is shop at my Cannabis Advocacy apparel brand, of which I am not wearing any right now. Oh my God, fail. But Rep Your State of Mind. All of my returning students know, and if you don't, here's a reminder, how to get back in my class is to buy something from Rep Your State of Mind, and I will send you the links and everything. I haven't sent any emails out yet. I will send them this week coming. Because again, we're in the sludge. We're in the sludge. So if you need to get out of the sludge with me, make medicine with me, join us in Homemade Health starting this coming Friday, not today, March 14th. And join Alex, who has already bought an apron at Rep Your State of Mind. They are in stock if you want the Love with the Rainbow Leaf apron, a very popular Homemade Health, a very popular Rep Your State of Mind piece of apparel for people who take Homemade Health, as you can imagine. Lou, I don't think has bought anything from Homemade Health, maybe a sweatshirt. Amanda, Tiffany has a green, Kelly green with the pink leaf Michigan sweatshirt hoodie. That was her last purchase. I don't know what her purchase this year is going to be. Lindsay, I don't know. Deanne got a candle from the new candle collection. Check out the new candle collection. Rep Your State of Mind. Get lit. Stay lit. Be lit. Be the light. And Kirsty, yep, we'll see what she buys. I think she's interested in the Rainbow Leaf collection. So go shopping at repyourstateofmind.com right now if you are a returning Homemade Health student. And if you want to join the class new, visit candycuriouscoaching.com and look up Homemade Health and join the class starting March 14th. See you there. Thanks for joining me live. Mwah. If there's any questions about anything, let me know. And I, being the teacher, will answer your questions. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye, Facebook. Bye, Instagram.